Little bit of prison love. Such a fun trail that just doesn't get a whole lot of love. But then about a third of the way down, you get into some tech moves. And it is rated black. It's also a fun trail because you're into the forest here. And whoop, fun, whoop. Hey guys, it's Mike, the middle-aged mediocre mountain biker, out for another ride. Beautiful day here in Bellingham. I'm up on Galbraith. Today's gonna be a little different though. I'm gonna ride a couple trails that you hardly ever hear anything about. Let me tell you about it while we go. So guys, we are so blessed and so lucky to ride all the great trails here in Bellingham. And there's a lot of ones that when people come here, they have to ride. Evolution, Unemployment Line, Atomic Dog, SST, Mohawk, and so many more. Today, I just want to show you though, there's other trails than that. This one I'm on right now, trail called Prison Love, and it does not get ridden very much. But as you can see, it has some real fun stuff to hit. And I just wanted to take you guys with me. So as you can also see, this part of Galbraith has been receiving some tree work, logging, and so Prison Love is a trail that I used to ride more often. Let's do that again. So Prison Love is a black tech trail, and I used to ride it a lot more often. It parallels two other trails that are both a lot more popular. One called Irish Death, one called Unemployment Line. Unemployment Line is probably the one trail that everybody who comes to Bellingham has to ride. But as you can see, Prison Love, super fun. Since they've been logging it, they've kind of reshaped the upper section, so it's a lot less technical and a lot more flowy. But then about a third of the way down, you get into some tech moves. And it is rated black. I'd say it's on the easier end of the black spectrum. And what I'm showing you right now is probably the only one spot that if you're riding this trail for the first time, you might want to take a look at. You can see a very, very short little rock roll. In fact, this is a great place to learn how to do some of the rock moves. But anyways, I just wanted to show you something different today. So as you come through this chatter, come here, got the B line to the right, not too tough. A line to the left, brings you here. And then even here, there's two options. You can take this little skinny line right between those two roots, or what I'm gonna try to do is roll right over the rock. Come through the chatter, these little bumps and holes, bits and bobbles over the rock, no problem. It's also a fun trail because you're into the forest here, and whoop, fun, whoop. Oh, I've never sent that before. Whoop. And here, this red tape, this is a brand new trail by Nico Vink. It is not open yet, but we're not here to talk about that. Prison Love parallels that trail. Probably another reason that Prison Love is going to get neglected even more. Anyway, more Prison Love. So Galbraith, if you don't know, has two main access points. A little steep section here. The north side, which is the side of the mountain I live on, that's where there's three really nice trails that end there. But when you ride north side, it's a longer climb, a longer commitment. south side is the more popular side where most people drop in, and shorter climb up, which means you can do more laps. I generally don't ride south side, but I am today. Oh, this is sweet. This is the end of Nico's trail. But I thought I would today, and that's why I'm showing you Prison Love. All right, let's move on to one more trail that I don't know if I've ever shown you before. Yep, it's right here. It's called Lair of the Bear. And there's a little story with Lair of the Bear. This is another trail that doesn't get ridden very much at all. And to be honest, I'm not even sure it's a blue or black. This is probably the 5th or 6th time ever that I've ridden it. But let me tell you about Lair of the Bear. The very, very first mountain bike ride I ever went on was with 3 of my friends. They're still great friends to this day: Josh, Matt, and Jeff. And being that Jeff's company had just finished some work on this trail, we ended our ride on this trail. And I remember at the time thinking, there is no way I can ride that thing. But ever since that ride, the trail Lair of the Bear has had a special place in my heart. It's one of the first 3 trails I ever rode on Galbraith. That said, I never ride this trail. Couldn't tell you much about it. I don't remember much about this trail. This is probably only my 4th time ever riding it. I do know that it pops out and joins up with another trail called Radical Dragon. Ooh, that's another fun trail I'm gonna have to show you guys, with a very, very big rock move on it. In fact, that might be the only big feature on Galbraith I've never hit. Thanks. All right, more Lair of the Bear. There's a little steep chute here. Beautiful back here. Tight turns. Creek down there. This is more of like a XC trail, I'd say. Nothing really technical about it. It's all fun though. I just love being in the woods. There was a little pop. Another little bowl. And this, beautiful. In fact, if I can find it, I have a picture of me, Josh, Matt, and Jeff on that bridge on that very, very first ride ever on Galbraith. Lair of the Bear. So pretty. I just love living where I do. So blessed. And glad I get to share it with all of you. There's Radical Dragon. Then pops out on Atomic Dog. Boy, things sure look different when an area has been logged. So this is the very end of Atomic Dog. Howdy, guys. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed getting a look at a couple of lesser known trails on Galbraith. Maybe I'll do a little series of videos. Lesser known trails on Galbraith. Let me know in the comments below if you would enjoy that. Let's finish up with a little rock move. Ah! Almost ran out of speed there. Done that rock move a million times. But right as I went up it, I got whacked in the glasses with a branch. See if I can hit this little skinny drop thingy. There we go. Even on the road, you've got a few little things to entertain yourself. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed seeing a couple of Bellingham's lesser known trails. Let me know if you'd like to see more videos like that. There's a bunch of trails that you've probably never heard of here in and around Bellingham, especially on Galbraith. But until then, you know what I always say. No matter if you're good or bad or mediocre, no matter what kind of bike you ride, and no matter what trails you're riding on, none of that matters. Just get out there, ride your ride, and have some fun. We'll see you next time.